So where are we?
We're in Wittering.
So in today's vlog we are in Wittering, Cambridgeshire, which is an RAF station.
Hello.
And we're going to look at a private museum. So this area where we're going is not open to the public, but because my dad was in the RAF and he actually flew that exact Harrier, we've been granted access to go and look through this museum.
Himself and Clive Sove, and we were flying up a fjord at low level, and Clive, who was number 2 to me on number 3, flew up the fjord and hit wires going across the fjord, and it went just under the nose, embedded into the pylons, above the wing and into the engine, and his whole aircraft started vibrating, and he landed. And it closed down the north of Norway with electricity.
What, in that plane?
Yeah. That plane there had low hours, so it deployed everywhere. And when they rebuilt it, I flew it in Goose Bay, and that canopy came off while I was flying.
So that canopy came off in that exact plane while you were flying it?
It came off and then straight into the top of the fin, thankfully.
So that could have been dangerous?
Yeah, could have been very dangerous.
What's the altitude when you're flying?
250 feet.
So this aircraft here is the gate guarding entrance of RAF Wittering. This is a Harrier GR9, which is the upgraded version of the GR7. They actually upgraded these, and then not long after they retired them, so it was a bit of a waste by the government to retire them straight after upgrading them. It's a really impressive aircraft because it had the capability to hover.
What's their main, what's the main weapon?
Well, the
main weapon.
GR means the ground attack and reconnaissance. So it's for ground attack and reconnaissance, but then it's also got a missile for if it needs to defend itself against another aircraft. So that's the close range missile, I believe a sidewinder, that's the fuel tank, that's a 1,000 pound laser guided bomb, and then I believe those are rockets in the corner there.
We found shrapnel inside.
Fully loaded.
Do you know what? While the engineer was doing the underneath the thing closed, and
Yeah.
he touched his head.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you may have noticed this has a marking of a car on it. And that's because a car from this road, from this exact road, crashed onto this plane. So they added a marking of the car that crashed onto it. Because normally after they perform attacks, they'll then put the markings of each run they've done.
Little strokes, and you've got in the front a lid, and that gives you an extra £2,000 of thrust when you land, because it cushions the air underneath, and you sit on the cushion of air. And then this could be a gun or a straight, and then you've got a pylon that you could put under there.
Yeah, you could put another bomb on
for
there.
additional bombs as well.
And then they will go up and down for hovering. And Dan, what's that for?
Yeah, refueling.
Refueling, air-to-air refueling. And that's 1 squadron markings, isn't it?
This is one. Well, this is Homer 1 squadron.
That's guided for the missile. Heat
So
seeker.
if you were flying along, this would see the difference in temperature. So a hot engine, it would detect. You release it, it would fly to that hot engine.
It's for shooting down other aircraft.
And
then
it
that's
would
a
get
laser guider.
alongside it and then detonate by the aircraft. And then in here, on the top of it, you'd have chaff for radar. So you just drop the chaff out the back end of it.
Could you drop the fuel tanks on these if you're in combat? You never have, but you can drop the fuel tanks to save weight. Those big fuel tanks there, like Ubos and Gasolina. Yeah.
To mark the target. And this would then spin around, and that would arm the bomb as soon as it's left the aircraft.
Wow, how many of those do you reckon you've dropped?
Oh, I don't know.
But you dropped those in
I haven't
combat
got
as well?
Yeah. And then you can see the rockets where they were going.
Oh yeah, those are the rockets that side.
I'd love to see one of these in action.
Yeah, they retired in 2010. They stopped flying these aircraft in 2010.
There's a cone like that right behind you. And then it would deploy flares.
Where does the flare go?
The flares.
Ah, the flares go out from under there.
You can see all the nodules.
What about
on the
chaff?
flares. Chaff comes out the back end of the Bosporus. Where the missile is.
Where the missile is, it goes out. Oh yeah, I see. That's where the chaff goes out of. So I've just been given these, and we're now going to go inside to the actual station itself. So that is a £1,000 bomb, and this is a £2,000 bomb. So this opened 2014.
Now when this was going, the upstream used to be downstairs when I went through, and then went upstairs when I instructed. This was graphics and wasn't it?
Right, so this is basically, because Wittering was started in 1916.
Yes.
When it wasn't Wittering, it was RAF, it was Royal Flying Corps Stamford. And then it changed to Wittering in 1918.
Oh, so this is World War One. World War Two is next door, and then there's Cold War. Oh, wow, look at that. That's a gas mask. Those are World War Two planes, Dad.
They are. So this is World War One this side. That's
Okay, yeah. I thought you meant the whole room.
Yes.
Ah,
I like the models. Almost as good as my models that I make.
We've got detached by junkers during World War II and trashed the whole front of it. It's been rebuilt and it's one of those to try and intercept a night, shoot people down. The observatory. That's him, my Cannon. Pursuit through darkened skies. And that's the guy I hosted here.
Gusto bang Yossi.
Oh my goodness.
Well, anong Yossi yan?
Yeah.
Craven, eh?
Virginius. That was my para.
Dad. Oh my goodness.
Wow. And his best mate from the Falklands is Nick Gilchrist.
Yeah.
Princess Diana.
Bob got shot down, didn't he?
He
Bob?
did get shot down, yeah.
Princess
I
Diana.
saw him about
Princess
a month ago.
Diana.
Did you? Yeah, in Stamford. So I chatted him in Stamford. Because he turned up here for the 40th.
Hello, yung Pareng.
Yeah, nakita ko.
Ano yan? Service cat? Ako lang ng kuras magtug.
Para ako nasa gaya dyan ang buhay pa yan.
So that's a stuffed animal.
That's a real one, isn't it?
I think that's
Totoo
si
yan.
Dan. Alam mo yan?
Ano yan?
That's si Dan.
Like the
Nag-preserve ang skin at ang fur. Tapos yeah, it's stuffed. Pero the cotton. Thanks, book you.
Baka ataman hindi
Hindi nakalagay dyan.
Kampo.
Oh, I've flown that before. That white one, the tutor. That's what Dad flies at Boscombe. He still flies that, and I
Okay.
flew that when I was at Air Cadets.
This one?
Yeah, the white one. It's a training aircraft.
Mga ano yan o, mga Harrier o.
And the two-seater one's a training aircraft.
Yung Harrier doon, one-seater lang.
Yeah, the normal ones are one-seater, but the two-seater ones, like that one and that T10, they're for training. So you've got the training pilot and then the one, the trainee. These are the V bombers. You've got the, well, there's no Vulcan actually.
Big.
You've got the Victor, and then the Valiant. There's no Vulcan for some reason. That's a Canberra, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. That's a Sea Harrier. These went on aircraft carriers. And there's the flight suit, oxygen mask. If you pull that, yeah, it'll eject.
Is it this one that fuels the eject pods?
Commander Morris, I've been studying for the live in his office. Yeah. I was very naughty at one point.
What's that mean?
They've been chopped.
Got away with it though.
They didn't pass the course.
Good.
Oh.
Yeah, my
They've been
axe on.
chopped.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's like axe.
They had-
really.
Yeah, he got
Really
chopped.
liked
He
it.
got
Been
chopped.
chopped.
Yeah,
Top man.
he was
He got chopped as well, but oh yeah, he's got
always remembering
What
him
is it?
to Joy of
Where's-
Christmas.
Yeah, so if they didn't pass the course, they'll get that over them because they got chopped.
He's still here.
Alright, come on.
Ta-da.
So you'll pull that, hold that down, tapos magtapon.
Balik mo na.
The disbandment picture here. 1st of October 2021 when they disbanded.
Oh wow.
But they couldn't disband properly because of COVID. So they had to
Ulit
wait
yan.
a year or 18 months before they finally.
Madness, isn't it?
Lumaki
Yeah.
dito.
Just another,
Dad, that's the front of the mess that was bombed.
there's another one in the hangar fitted for
Ayan daw.
aircraft.
Yeah, it says there,
Laser
thermal
design.
imaging airborne laser design.
Very clever. But you're better off look at the one in the hangar.
Ah, perfect. So that'd be a either infrared or TV.
You've got all the different Harrier models from the Kestrel, the prototype version, all the way up until the GR9. So this is the hangar. Ah, look at
It's
that.
not too bad, like, there you go, Ned. Like.
And you can see it's got the markings from the attacks it's done, from the bombing runs and the strafing runs.
Look at that beauty.
Built for combat. Yeah, because it's not got the squadron markings on. So it did rocket runs, bomb runs.
Ayan ang hanap yun. Oh.
That's the windscreen, that's that bit there. What's the map is there? That's for the birdman in.
Oh,
Bird strike.
bird strike.
Feet on the seat. And then lower yourself down into the wells
Yeah, it really is.
and then sit yourself down.
Ned, if you can
And I'll pull this and then...
Yes, but if you're going to pull it, we'll make it like first. And you go through this canopy with the MDC.
Yeah, and then shut
So
it.
open the canopy, you move the lever back, okay? Mind your head. Bye, Will. Just like that.
Yeah.
So, head-up display, up-front controller, HOTAS, hands-on stick and throttle operated, everything.
What's that?
2 VT screens, and then if we had guns, we'd have that. This is the mass to make everything align. Further than 6 feet into the hangar yet, have we? Oh, well done. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Come further than 6 feet into the hangar yet, have we? Oh, well done. Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, this is really impressive being inside a Harrier. And that is the engine.
Engine well.
Yeah,
Do you
Rolls
wanna put
Royce engine.
What's that?
Yeah.
Do you want to put it in a car then?
So that is a nuclear bomb.
This is obviously Oh, check out this cockpit.
Scary.
Feels like I'm in North Korea.
Scary.
Yeah, the Orpheus. This is the Orpheus engine. It's the core, and the front end is basically an Olympus engine. They've cut them up. There's another LP turbine mounted on the back.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video of the RAF Wittering Station Heritage Centre. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe as well if you're not already. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.